Hi, welcome to Surviving Motherhood. So I want to read a story to you today that I read in my quiet time this morning. This comes from Mark chapter 10, beginning in verse 46. Then they came to Jericho. As Jesus and his disciples, together with a large crowd, were leaving the city, a blind man, Bartimaeus, that is, the son of Timaeus, was sitting by the roadside begging. When he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to shout, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Many rebuked him and told him to be quiet. But he shouted all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." Jesus stopped and said, "Call him." So they called to the blind man, "Cheer up, on your feet, he's calling you." Throwing his cloak aside, he jumped to his feet and came to Jesus. "What do you want me to do for you?" Jesus asked him. The blind man said, "Rabbi, I want to see." "Go," said Jesus, "your faith has healed you." Immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus along the road. Okay, that's a great story, and there are a lot of really interesting and good points we could bring out of it. But there is one thing in particular, two little words that really stand out to me that are encouraging my heart today. And I pray they're going to encourage your heart too. That is, in verse 49, the first two words of that verse, Jesus stopped. Okay, in context here, Jesus is on his way into Jerusalem. He's going to be handed over. He's going to be crucified. He's going to save the world. This is a pretty important mission he's on. But when it came to Bartimaeus calling out to Jesus, Jesus stopped. Right there in the middle of his important mission, he stopped so that he could attend to the needs of this blind beggar, this man who had nothing to offer Jesus. Jesus stopped. I think about many times in my life where I know I need Jesus, but I feel pretty insignificant. I don't feel like I have anything I can offer him. Do you? It's not like I'm the most important person in the world. It's not like I'm on a mission to save the world. That was Jesus' job. But when Bartimaeus called out to him, Jesus stopped. And I believe when you and I call out to him, I believe he will stop for us too. And this talking about calling out to Jesus reminds me of one of my favorite songs of all time by Nicole C. Mullen. When I call on Jesus, all things are possible. I can rise on wings like eagles and soar. And when I call on Jesus, mountains are gonna fall. This is my favorite part, 'cause he'll move heaven and earth to come rescue me when I call. So la 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 la. I love that. I love that. We just need to call on Jesus and believe he's going to stop. Now you have a wonderful, Jesus-full day.